What is up, everyone? Renfail here. Welcome back for another Baldur's Gate 3 guide here on my channel. And today we are diving into my offline character, which is a Sorcerer. And I'm going to be walking you through how I'm building my Sorcerer, who also happens to be a Seldarine Drow. We're going to be getting into that a little bit more, along with the party of characters that I'm going to be taking with him. So if you like all that kind of stuff, make sure to follow along with this video. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Don't forget, we're live every single day at 11 a.m. Central, and we do lots of other stuff as well, so check out the playlists. I'm going to go ahead and shut my face off now so that you don't have to see me for the rest of it, because I just want you guys to focus on the build itself and what I am creating here. I have already done some pretty extensive testing with this build in early access. If you have been following the channel for any length of time, you've seen me playing the Drow Sorcerer a couple of different times in early access, most recently about 2-3 weeks ago before the launch of the game. So without further ado, we're going to get in and create this character so that we can get right to playing this character, because I got a lot of stuff I want to do and a lot of other characters I want to create and play through this game. So this is the second, the Druid being the first that I'm doing in the live streams. All right, I'll shut up. Let's go. So right off the bat, we are obviously starting off with a custom character because we do not want to play through as an origin character. I've went with the Drow for a variety of reasons. I love the description. Driven to the Underdark, most Drow have adopted a ruthless pragmatism. While the Lothsworn delight in the goddess's evil tenets, the Seldarine reject her attempts to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon. I am, of course, going as the Seldarine Drow. I am not an evil Drow, although some might attempt to label me as such. One of the things you can look at with the Drow, you can see some of the immediate things that you acquire. So your perception, you get a skill proficiency, +2 to your environment. Base racial speed is 9 meters per turn. We get Drow weapon training, which gives us proficiency in rapier, short sword, and hand crossbow. Superior dark vision allows me to see up in the dark up to 24 meters. Fey ancestry, which gives me some pretty big advantages against charm, magic, and sleep spells. Rapier proficiency, short sword proficiency, and hand crossbow. Now, in previous builds, I have gone with a backup of a rapier, but this time around, I might be doing more hand crossbow. We're going to see. But I like the idea of having a rapier and a crossbow, which makes me sort of a swashbuckler sorcerer. I don't know. So class, of course, is the sorcerer here, and we're going to be working on a few things to sort of specialize this build. But before we do that, I like to skip around a little bit, and let's go straight to the abilities, which we need to go ahead and take a look at now. I'm going to drop this down to 14, drop that down to 12, drop that down to 10. Bump that up to 10. Now, really, you got to think about this for a minute. Charisma we need for spellcasting. One of the reasons the Sorcerer is so good is because you get the all the bonuses from charisma in your conversations, which is really, really awesome. So it makes the Sorcerer pretty adept at winning lots of conversation rolls. Beyond that, you know, some Constitution for hit points is a good thing. I also think a couple points of Dexterity is good so that you can get some better armor class and some Dex checks. I think that this is probably a pretty good start to things here. Obviously, we get to choose now. Do I put this bonus somewhere else? I think I'm pretty happy with where things are right now to get the stats that I want. So let's go back to the background real quick. Do I want to do Acolyte? No. Charlatan? No. Criminal? No. Entertainer? Nope. Folk Hero? Nope. Guild Artisan? Possibly. Noble? No. Outlander? No. Sage? Possibly. Soldier, Urchin. I'm going to set it to Guild Artisan for now to get the insight and persuasion checks. I don't really care about the Arcana checks so much. We'll look at this for now. Let's do the Guild Artisan here. And then we'll go back over to subclass here. Do I want to go Wild Magic, Draconic Bloodline, or Storm Sorcery? Now, previously in the early access, I have played Wild Magic. I have no desire to do Draconic Bloodline, But tempestuous magic. After you cast a level 1 spell or higher, you can fly as a bonus action until the end of your turn without receiving opportunity attacks. Ha ha ha! That is really cool. Whether crackling with the energy of ancient deluges or pierced by gales and hurricanes, your lineage is a strange tapestry scrawled by a tempest. It sounds cool, but I think I'm going to stick with the good old wild magic, which I think is a lot of fun. Activate to gain advantage of your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, which increases the chance of wild magic surge afterwards, and of course wild magic itself, which stems from the forces of chaos. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Now, what do we want for cantrips? That's a good question. These are what I have selected. I don't care about Bone Chill or True Strike. I do want Light. Light is very useful for a lot of different things. I'll go ahead and take Firebolt for sure, and Ray of Frost. That gives me fire, acid, and cold, and light. That should be good enough. And then for spells, oh, I'm pretty happy starting off with Chromatic Orb and Magic Missile. Those are a couple of good ones. I could go with... I think I'm going to stick with Chromatic Orb. I will say that Ice Knife is incredibly potent. But with the Orb, I feel like that's a pretty good selection because we could choose, you know, Acid, Poison, Cold, Thunder. I think we're pretty good at this point for those. Let's make sure we've got everything we want here. We are a Drow. We are Seldarine. We are a primary Sorcerer. We go down here and look at some of the things you get, like Constitution saving throw proficiency, Charisma saving throw proficiency, Dagger proficiency, Quarterstaff proficiency, Light crossbow proficiency. These are my cantrips. These are my spells. This is my subclass. This is my background for the moment. These are my abilities. Now let's look at skills. Do I really care about Arcana? Possibly. And I may go back and change my background here because I want to see what are my bonuses to, for example, things. Right, I'm rocking a 5 to Deception. I've got a 5 for Persuasion right at the moment because of my background. But I don't have anything in Arcana or History. Right now I only have a +2 because of my intelligence. So the question is, if I really want to round out my character, do I go Guild Artisan or do I go Sage? So let's go with the Sage just for the moment because I want to double check the skills here. Let's see here. What's up, everybody? Quick commercial break here to give it a shout out to our guild champions, who are the highest tier memberships here on YouTube. Ancient Entity, Assassin Gamer 94, Bubbleonia Rising, Crazy's Relative, Mujin, and Remedy. Thanks so much for the highest tier membership. And thanks to all of the members who support the channel, because you keep me doing this full time. You too can become a supporter if you're new here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Join as a member. There's 3 different tiers. We do lots of special stuff, private polls, private videos. You get a shout out if you're the highest tier membership, but you can also do one-off donations in the form of super chats on any live stream or premiere you see, and of course super thanks on any upload or YouTube short. Whatever you can contribute, it's great. Keeps me on the air full time, keeps the cats fed, keeps the homestead running. Anyway, back to the video, everybody. By the way, I'm loving the controller, guys, on the PC. It's awesome. I mean, I kind of don't mind at this point. It +2 with Arcana, +2 with History. I mean, I think this is pretty good. This gives me somewhat rounded across the board. I'm pretty happy with that. Next, we got to choose our Guardian. Oh, I want to choose a Wood Elf, please. Oh, I think we're going with that right there. All right. Well, from here, we're going to be venturing forth everyone. So hopefully you enjoy this Drow Sorcerer build. We're going to be playing this offline and doing a lot of videos around this character, creating a lot of the guides that we're going to be doing for the game. This character is going to be going through the game with a different round of characters than we took through in the Druid build that we're doing right now. We just switched back to mouse and keyboard real quick, guys, so you can see what that looks like here. But I'm going to be going through with Karlach and Shadowheart for sure. And I'm not sure if I'm going to take Will or if I'm going to take Lae'zel as my fourth. I'll probably take Will so I can get the banner between Karlach and him. I still don't think I'm going to be taking Asterion because, you know, I don't really need him. So I think we're good to go. Let's switch back to the controller here real quick. I think we're pretty happy with this. We're going to venture forth. I don't need to see this cutscene because I've already seen it before. So this is the point of the video where I say, hey, if you want to see me stream this game, I'm live every day at 11 a.m. Central. If you want to see more guides, big bad boss fights, and beyond, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Join our Discord, links are down below, and hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream or video. I'm about to jump out of my cage, and we're going to go do the Nautiloid here, and I'm going to record another episode around that. In the meantime, see you next time, everybody. Stay safe.